You can see it in their stride. That man walks like a fucking legend, and legends don't die. They don't get old, they don't OD. He was our local maniac, cokehead, dust-smoking fiend. A goddamn menace, but a suburban legend for the suburban kids who used to stick up with a loaded blank gun, basement modified. Knowing that pulling the trigger could go either way, most preferred emptying their wallets to the Russian roulette or trying to ignite a spark in the eyes of a PCP vet. Yo, James, it's me. Oh, hey bud, what's up? You want a bump? And once I heard it from my man, he used to put bullets in a vice, just to hit them with a hammer, and once it almost took his life. It's crazy, like, inside he was full of spiders, a drug-craving emptiness that leaves you just prideless. Have you ever tried to herd spiders? Have you ever tried quitting something? Some never bother quitting, they have the will to do anything but stop, keep going. And a friend of mine ran into him one night, saw him smoking the length of a cigarette into his arm, and he just stood there laughing because he couldn't feel its harm, puff by puff. And once he told us he had fucked my friend's sister with a broom, he was sorry, but there were people after him then, and he disappeared suddenly on his moped, waving a nightstick above his head. We never believed much of what he said. That was years ago now, and I'm not sure what led up to this, but when I heard recently he died in rehab, my first instinct was to take that to my own grave. God damn it, what a place for the end of such a terror or bizarre autistic human. But you know, every scratch is an infection for those that have a death wish. Knowledge all addicts hide behind a mask of drug use, and I heard he graduated high school with a fiancée, and later even beat testicular cancer, but where he gave up I can't answer. Suburbia is the slowest thing since cold molasses, and it's still caught up and passed him. James, the kind of man who whipped his junk out at Calps on the winter street, trying to get arrested so he could have a place to sleep. James, a name known in whispers by all, passed like a note through those high school halls, revered and feared silently, but spoken with a shade of empathy, because maybe now and then I trade a high for a meal and see that self-annihilating will lurking in the mirror. Though I was comforted to know what was lurking in the shadows, acquainted with the one you don't want to run into in the back streets, schoolyards, or forest pathways. I'm starting to see, though, that maybe he had been dead for years before his heart finally stopped. We have a suburban legend with real ghosts here. And I'm not sad, but this is an epitaph. James the man is gone, but now you know. And the suburban legend lives on. Hey guys, I've been clean for a while, so don't tell anyone. But I've just bought a pack of syringes, and this wine's got coke in it if you want some. Cheers.